The chat normally just
Let's see who
pop
shows
up.
up.
Does the chat normally just pop up, or do I have to use the chat function?
Yeah, it should be on
Does
your.
it pop up, or do I have to use the chat?
On what? What we're doing? What, on the actual StreamYard?
Yeah.
It should automatically pop up, or you can just
Okay.
use the chat from the the YouTube stream.
Sounds good.
I've got a chat on the right, and then I have a chat on the YouTube stream too. Because sometimes when I'm studio,
good.
it's also like lags and stuff. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
So did you get anything good today or no?
I got skunked again. I think I only ended up with like 3 for the week. I got skunked again.
Yeah.
I think I only ended up with like 3 for the week.
Yeah, I had one today, and yeah, it's just been slow the last couple of weeks. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I was gonna work. I was working on some last night, but then my printer ran out of ink.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna work.
Had to run to Walmart today.
I was working on some last night, but then my printer ran out, so I had to run to Walmart today.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
I'm out of ink actually right now, so.
Yeah.
Print purple
I've been working
and
on
blue, but
the-
nothing else.
I've been working on the 90 Don
I've
Rest
been working
course
on
and then a lot more hockey now.
I've been working on the 90 Don Rest course and then a lot more hockey now. Trying.
Yeah. Yeah, hockey was my main thing I was sending out for years. And then I pretty much got anybody that signed, so then I switched over to like baseball and everything else. But I still do hockey here and there.
Yeah, you kind of come to a point where you kind of run out of the new people and you're just hitting people again.
Come to a point where you kind of run out of the new people and you're just hitting people again.
Yeah. I mean, how many times are you going to hit up like Paul Broughton? Like, he's only got like 3 cards total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ready to send out to Mark Dubiza for like the 10th time now.
Getting ready to send out to Mark Dubiza for like the 10th time now.
Yeah. Him, Brent Smith, Zane Smith.
Use them to make sure the mail's still working.
At least they all have like 20 cards apiece, you know?
Use them to make sure the mail's still working.
Yeah. Make sure someone's not stealing my stuff.
So you have any special projects going on right now that you're working on?
So you have any special projects going on right now that you're working on?
A lot of wrestling, actually. A lot of NXT guys. They just signed a bunch of people, so getting all those out before anybody else hits them. So
yeah,
it's been going pretty well.
I was watching the YouTube the other night.
Yeah.
I told you this, but I was watching YouTube the other night and saw that Sting started wrestling.
I told you this, but I was watching YouTube the other night and saw that Sting started wrestling.
Yeah, he's been in AEW for I think month and a half now, doing stuff. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but he's still doing good. He's got to be in his mid-50s by now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still does the Stinger splash good though.
Still does the Stinger splash good though.
Yeah. What's up, Perez? But yeah, I don't watch as much as I did for a little while there, but like I still see what's going on and stuff. But
Do they still have a lot of the old school WCW,
They still have
WWE
a lot of
wrestlers
the
from back in the day?
old school WCW, WWE wrestlers from back in the day.
they have some still. I mean, you'll still see Goldberg pop up here and Nash will pop up on occasion. You always have Hogan show up at least once a year. Flair will show up just, when ratings are down, and they'll boost ratings for a little bit, and that's about it.
Yeah, those are the good old days. I always loved all those guys.
Yeah, those are the good old days. I always loved all those guys.
Yeah, it's a little before my time when I was watching, so.
You trying to say that
I
I'm
think
old?
I started watching like maybe 2012.
You trying to say that I'm old?
No, I just didn't. I didn't start watching until I was like 22, 23. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably started when I was in high school. So
Yeah, I
I
didn't
said,
really
probably,
have.
I probably started when I was in high school. So like I said, probably.
What's up, David? Yeah, Brandon, can you see the chat or no?
No, I don't see anything. Oh, okay, now I see it. Yeah. No, I don't see anything. Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I just want to make sure. My chat keeps freezing. But yeah.
You there, Adam? Can you hear me, Adam?
Hey, Peyton fan, how's it going?
Hey, Peyton fan. Hey, David. Hey, Press. Hey, Peyton fan.
So, how many of the 90 Donruss do you have done so far?
I have just over 200. So the set's, I think,
I
716.
have just over 200. So the set's, I think, 716.
I know it's a massive set.
Yeah, it's been a more of a struggle than I thought it would be.
It's been a more of a struggle than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean, you get the set and you start looking through it and like you're like, oh, he signs, and you notice that there's like 5 Ripkins in here, like.
Yeah, the Griffies, the Ripkins, the Gwins.
Yeah,
I was actually
the
on
Griffies,
eBay looking at prices.
the
For a lot of these guys, and they're
I
outrageous.
was actually on eBay looking at prices for a lot of these guys, and they're outrageous.
Yeah, and they're not going to go down anytime soon.
No. I actually made a purchase the other day. I got about 30 Donruss cards that I needed. That included a couple of deceased players, and I got a pretty good deal on them. I'm hoping I can show them off here soon.
Players, and I got a pretty good deal on them. I'm hoping I can show them off here soon.
Oh, that's good. Cameron in that set, isn't he?
Huh?
Ken Caminiti's in that set, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah, I want to say there's like, I think there's 13 or 14 deceased players.
Yeah, I want to say there's like, I think there's 13 or 14 deceased players.
And then you have Bonds.
And then you have Bonds.
Yeah. There's Bonds, Clemens.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
if I
it'll be your
pick the
cheapest
set next
one.
time, it would be smaller.
No.
Yeah, I think if I pick the set next time, it would be smaller.
Like one of the 100-piece Donruss Studio sets or something.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I've only done one set. We have 12 contenders for hockey. So I used to do in-person graphing for NHL, I think I'm down to like 9 of them. But it's like a card set, but like I need like Ovechkin and all that yet, so.
I look at people like Chase working on that 91 Fleer set, and he's. I look at people like Chase working on that 91 Fleer set, and he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean I don't know how to work on that, but he has to have been working on that for a long time.
Yeah,
like all of them, and I mean, that set's been out 20 years now.
And then TTM Troy, I think he's more than 50% done with the 91 TTM Troy. I think he's more than 50% done with the 91 Don Reynolds.
Yeah, that's what 792 cards.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest of the Donruss sets.
Yeah, I'm hoping here in the next week or two I can get out another 50 or so that are all for the set. I'm hoping in the next week out another 50 or so that are all for the set.
Yeah. Brennan Smith has more in that set.
I wish he had all 700. I wish he had all 700.
He'd be done by now. Probably just be cheaper to fly to his house and just have him do it all instead of sending them all.
Well, he's only like 2 hours away. Well, he's only like 2 hours away.
There you go. It's cheap.
I really want to get the McGuire's done, though.
Yeah, at least he does privates, though. So you at least have the chance of getting them done. I mean, it's not going to be cheap, still have the opportunity.
Yeah, he had one, I think, last month that was like 85 per. Yeah, he had one, I think, last month, 85 per, I think.
Yeah, that's not too bad for him. I mean, I've seen him go for a lot more than that. So it's not too bad.
Oh, well.
But it is a lot for a card.
A 90 Don Russ.
Oh, wow.
A 90 Don Russ.
Yeah. 3 billion printed.
Got my Mitch Webster. Where are we at here? Got my Mitch Webster right there. Mitch Webster. Where are we at here? Got my Mitch Webster right there.
Nice. Yeah, I don't have too many of that stuff. Like signed anyway. It's kind of surprising. I'm kind of ashamed.
Yeah, you think like everybody that signs in the 80s and 90s probably has a card in the set. Yeah, you think like everybody that signs in the 80s and 90s probably has a card in the set.
Yeah, I think everybody though has to have Van Slaw in that Van Slaw card signed by now. Yeah. Has to.
I think after 4. Yeah.
It's like impossible not to.
I think after 4.
I think he's in there twice, though. Doesn't he have a Diamond King somehow?
I don't think so.
No? I know he has one. I don't know if it was the 90 or the 91, though.
I have to look at my checklist again.
I could have sworn he had a Diamond Kings, but I just don't know what year.
I have to look at my checklist again.
Yeah. Or maybe it was Rex Hudler. I know it was an Expo. That's for sure. I just saw his law.
Well, I know in the 90 Donruss, Vance was on the Cubs.
Yeah, why they would put him as a Diamond.
Well, in the Donruss, Vance was on the Cubs already. So
yeah. I mean, why they'd make a Diamond Kings card of him in the first place, I have no idea. Like.
So I saw we both got Vince Carter.
It's pointless, like.
So we both got Vince Carter back this week.
I know. I was shocked. I thought they'd already like tossed him out because I know they were like returning him and stuff.
Yeah, I was concerned.
I know he's not signed anymore. even with donations. So I was like, wow, that's long gone. And like 2 weeks later, back signed of like, well,
Yeah, I was concerned.
What's up, Haas?
Hey, Haas.
Hey, Haas.
I know some people have hit me up on Vince Carter, and I kind of let him know that he may or may not sign.
I know some people have hit me up on Vince Carter, and I kind of let him know that he may or may not sign.
Yeah, I already know he won't because that assistant from the charity was sending it back with a note saying he's no longer signing any items as of I think it was March 1st. So he's only signing what he already had and what came left. That's just getting sent back. So.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I mean, he signed for a good, year and a half. I mean, it was every 3 or 4 months, but he signed a lot longer than I thought he would.
Yeah. Has Dirk started signing again?
Yeah. Has Dirk started signing again?
No. I don't think he's in the country. I think he's back over in Germany right now. Because I know he's got family over there and stuff. Because I know he's not with the team right now.
I got him once, but I was wanting to get him again.
Yeah, I got him once I was still in high school when I got him the first time. So it's been
5 years?
A long time. 13 years?
5 years?
13 long time. Same year I got Yao Ming TTM. That was
You
a
got
long
Yao?
time ago.
You got Yao?
Yeah, I got him through his house during his playing days. I sent one time, and I should have kept sending and sending and sending if I knew now if I knew then what I knew now. But yeah, I got him.
Good luck, Haas. I hope you get that return.
It's
that
one
you
of
sent
those
out.
things that where I
Good
saw.
luck, Haas. I hope you get that return that you sent out.
I hope it wasn't Vince. I get lucky. Actually, I mean, lucky quite a few times with stuff, so you never know.
Yeah.
Can't get it if you don't send it out. So there you go.
Is there any big name basketball players you see signing right now?
Is there any big name basketball players you see signing right now?
No. Let's see. I just got Berejek.
I'm still waiting.
I know a lot of guys that have signed in the past. I've tried a few of the private addresses I found that I know are good. So, I actually did get back Semi Oshale last week. He plays for Boston. He took my 3 cards and sent back like a 5x7, but he folded it in half and it smeared. So yeah, no. I was not happy. The cards cost me like $10.
Messed up.
I was mad too because it took me like a week to. I saw somebody else got them. They got them in the same exact cards I sent. But
Haas sent out the Vince. I hope you can get it back
at some point.
Haas out the Vince. I hope you can get it back.
Yeah. You never know. Maybe it's just taking a couple months off because maybe you just had too much mail piling up. Never know.
Yeah. Did you join the Junk Wax Challenge, Adam?
Yeah. Did you join the Junk Wax Challenge, Adam?
Yeah, and I'm doing horrible. I opened my pack and I have like 4 deceased in it. I sent out everybody that I could, and I've gotten 1 back in a month and a half. So yeah. Yeah, I'm
so
pretty much
tired of.
already writing myself off at this point because I know some people already have like 5.
I'm so tired of Joe Mott and Vinny Testaverde. I'm so tired of Joe Mott and Vinny Testaverde.
Good luck with Vinny. Good luck. Because the address you just got him back, return to sender. I know that address is good.
I thought it was too.
So I know it lives because after I saw it,
it was too.
After I saw it, I looked it up and he owns it. He just don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent out Joe Mott today for the 3rd time. We'll see if that comes back or not. Yeah. So I sent out Joe Mott today for the 3rd time. We'll see if that comes back or not.
You figure that he'd be the one. Like, I don't see anybody else sending to him. Like, no one's probably sent to him except for there's probably somebody working on the Fleer Ultra set for some reason. And but
at this point, he probably thinks I'm stalking him. At this point, he probably thinking him.
He signed the first. Yeah.
But yeah, my pack was pretty bad too.
But
I think I only estimated 4 probably successes. I only estimated 4 probably successes.
Yeah, I estimated 1, and right now I'm spot on. So, I mean, there's some guys that on SCN they've still passed it, just haven't signed in like 3 years. So yeah.
I know Clumps. I think he got his 6th one today. I was like, man, he's killing it. I know Clumps. I think he got his 6th one today. I was like, man, he's killing it.
I'm already out because of that. Because 4 of my guys are dead, so I can't get any more than that.
Get their wife or their kid. Get it.
Yeah, I could. Watch me get called out on that one on social media.
So you have a stack going that you're going to send out here, Adam? So you have a stack going that you're going to send out here, Adam?
Yeah, I've got a few of them actually.
About 1,000.
I actually noticed a few of these guys are signing.
About 1,000.
Well, this is just stack that can reach. That's the thing. Like, I'm notorious for making stacks. Like, I'll pull cards that I'm gonna send to, and I'll build like a nice tall stack, and then I'll go to write them out. But I'll check SCN for look up the address real quick, and I'll notice like 5 or 6 other guys that somebody just got back. So I pull them and put them in the stack. So I keep adding to the stack, but I just never get the stack out. So I can knock out 40 or 50 a week, and I still have a good 75 to 100 in the stack. So I'm pretty sure I still have some deceased players in the stack that I just haven't gotten around to yet.
I usually about 50 is when I'll send them out, and
yeah,
I stack them up. I stack them up on the nightstand, and then my wife will tell me to get them out. I stack them up on the nightstand, and then my wife will tell me to get them out.
Yeah, I hear you there. Same exact thing here, man. Yeah, so I've got Simeon Rice I want to send to. I notice he's been returning. I want to send to Mark Chimera. A couple of him. A couple of Jamal Andersons. I thought I got before, and apparently I've always had the cards, and I've just never sent them out. Or they could just be in the other stack. I just haven't noticed yet. And Kerry Collins, this will be like my 5th time sending to him, and other people get him back, and I've never gotten him back.
Again, getting 4 returns back from the same guy.
I would love that. Believe it or not, he was my favorite player growing up, and I just haven't gotten him.
He was a good running back.
Yeah, I'm gonna send to
He was a good running back.
Braille Edwards too.
Michigan.
And yeah, I mean, I've got one to send to Brandon Weed.
Michigan.
What's that?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh, no, Michigan. Haas will like those Browns cards though. You still in the chat?
I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Because if he's still in the chat and I get Edwards back, I'll swing him one. I know he's a Brownies fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sending to Brandon Wheaton too. So this is actually a Haas live stream tonight.
You have Kevin Love?
And I'm actually gonna try to find an address for
You have
this.
Kevin Love?
Kevin Love? I wish. I like that guy. I'll never be able to get him though. I have not had luck with Cleveland Cavalier players, I must say. So I sent to a lot of them, just never got them back.
I wouldn't try LeBron. I wouldn't try LeBron.
No, I didn't try. It's not even worth it. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm cursed with Cleveland guys because like I've sent to Craig Elo twice and I've never gotten him back. I think that's pretty
How
much
is
a
that
good sign that I'm
possible?
cursed with Cavalier players. So yeah,
How is that possible?
exactly. The same reason why Scott Bales turned me down 5 times before I finally got him.
It's a Cleveland thing.
And that's another
Cleveland thing.
Yeah, exactly. And he's another Cleveland player. There you go. But yeah, it's.
Hey, way to go, Peyton, on getting Tim Tebow.
Hey, way to go, Peyton, on getting Tim Tebow.
Absolutely. I tried to get him in person too, and I didn't have any luck.
That's one I really want to get.
That's one I really get.
I wouldn't know either there, Scott. So.
Uh-oh, Resin Deer Studios.
Uh-oh, Resin Deer Studios.
But,
Princess Leia should have
So
won,
who are you
Scott.
sending
I'm
out?
not letting it go.
Princess Leia should have won, Scott. I'm not letting it go.
I hear Scott's working on a set too.
I hear Scott's working on a set too.
Yeah. Which one? I probably have already heard. I just can't remember.
I think he said all of them.
I think he said all of them.
That's kind of a ambitious thing. So Brandon, who you sending to?
So I have a few that are going out with donation. I'm gonna send to Peyton, Mark Brunell.
So I have a
Purple
few that are going out
11.
with donation. I'm gonna send to Peyton, Mark Brunell, purple 11.
And then I have a lot that are just commons from the 90 set.
And then I have a lot that are just 90 set.
Sounds. Brunel's what? 5 per or 10 per now?
I'm sending 5 per because that's what I see. I don't know if he's raised it though. I'm sending 5 per because that's what I see. I don't know if he's raised it though.
Yeah, I thought he was 5. I mean, I got him with like when he was still. I think it was quarterback coach for the Jags a long time ago. Like right after he retired, I got him there. Maybe it's the Redskins. It was one of the two. But yeah, it was a long time ago.
And then I'm prepping to send out the Doug Flutie too. And then I'm prepping to send out the Doug Flutie.
Doug.
Flutie Flakes.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He takes a long time though. Yeah. Trust me, being from Buffalo, I see a lot of that stuff.
Uh-oh, I see my wife is in the chat. Uh-oh, I see my wife is in the chat.
I see that.
I told her to give Scott a hard time, but she says she likes him too much. I told her to give Scott a hard time, but she says she likes him too much.
It's a drawing, man. I'm telling you. Does it every time. Yeah, I wish I could draw like him. It's amazing talent for sure.
Yeah, he has a lot of talent. I just don't want to tell him when he's around. Yeah, he has a lot of. I just don't want to tell him when he's around.
Yeah, then he'll be drawing pictures of us and posting it wherever. But we don't sign, so.
Actually, I had Derek.
25
Derek
per for me.
Actually, I had Derek hit me up. He's a YouTuber, and he wanted me to sign a Oakland A's sticker and send it to him. So I did that this week. And he wanted me to sign a sticker and send it to him. So I did that this week.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one person do that
Yeah.
a couple of months ago. It's weird being on the other side of it, to be honest with you. But.
So a $20 fee. So a $20 fee.
That's for a flat.
Yeah, I've sent you my autograph a few times, Scott, I think. I've sent you my autograph a few times, Scott, I think. I have a couple of yours encased already, so my daughter will have them when she's 90 already. So my daughter will have them when she's 90. So how easy is Robin Yount, and what is his cost? So how easy is Yount, and what is his cost?
Oh, if you can find them, I know people have gotten them to home. I would say nothing less than 20. To be honest with you,
I was thinking about 20.
That would be my guess.
I was thinking about 20.
Yeah. That's usually like the middle road between too little and too much for a card.
Yeah, I still got the Ryans and the Fisks I got to get signed. Yeah, I still got the Ryans and the Fisks I got to get signed.
So, let's see. Ryan's got at least at least 2, and Fisk has at least 2. I think Nolan Ryan's got more than 2 though.
Yeah, Nolan's got 3 and Fisk has 2. Yeah, Nolan's got 3 and Fisk has 2.
Glad I'm not doing that set. That's like almost $300.
And then you
Actually,
have Mike
that is
Schmidt.
$300. Team is 265 plus
And then
shipping.
you have Mike Schmidt.
You pay his fee and hope you get a real one, or it could be somebody else.
I was almost just going to buy a certified one already for Schmidt.
Probably wouldn't. You're probably going to end up spending the same certified for that set than you are going to send to them and pay the fee and then hope it's real, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to send that Ricky Henderson
he still is,
in his group
I heard
submission.
that he.
I'm going to send that Ricky Henderson in his group submission. I hope that's real.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I hope that's real.
Yeah, it looks good to me. I mean, I looked it up after I saw it. It's not perfectly like. It looks like a rushed in person, to be honest with you. It looks good, so. I mean, you figure someone's going to fake Ricky Henderson, that they do it in blue where someone's going to pay more money for it, and they're going to put it in a better spot. So,
and not on a 90 Donruss. And not on a 90 Donruss.
Absolutely not. It's going to be on a rookie. Oh,
Troy picked up a couple Rickies. He's really working hard on that set.
Yeah.
You know he's the best leadoff
hitter,
hitter, right,
here
Scott?
sometime.
You know he's the best leadoff hitter, right, Scott? What's the most you've ever paid to get a card, Adam?
I hope my wife's not watching. Well, I think the most I paid was, I want to say 85, I think, for a signed card.
I gotta say I haven't gone more than 30, and that scared me to death.
I might get yelled at.
I gotta say I haven't gone more than 30, and that scared me to death.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Like I'm trying to get every single Sabres player that ever played a game for the Sabres. So they have a lot of deceased players, and there's one player that he died he only had I think 2 cards, and he died 6 months after they were done, so they were kind of hard to come by. So one popped up, and he wanted 140 for it, and I talked him down, and it came certified and stuff too. It was cracked out of the case, but because the case was all broken and stuff, but I'll take it.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. I mean, I've yet to see another one, so.
Hey Scott, how's your quest for your
Kendall often.
Hey, Scott, how's your quest for your card coming along?
So, Brandon, how do you think your A's are going to do this year?
I like to think that they're gonna fight for the playoffs, but I don't know. They lost quite a few players and
fight for the
aren't
playoffs,
spending money.
But I don't know. They lost quite a few players. Aren't spending money.
Yeah, I know the feeling. My team has no problem making the playoffs. They just, explode when they get in.
It's frustrating sometimes. It's like the A's will build up for a couple of years
It's frustrating sometimes.
just let it all go.
Build up for a couple of years and just let it go.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you run your team budget a quarter of what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to lose Billy Bean this year, but I guess he's sticking around for another year, and we'll see how that goes.
Bean this year, but I guess he's sticking around for another year, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, he's done really well for what he's worked really well with the ownership there, considering what they want done in terms of saving money and stuff. He's done well with what they do.
I've always said that he should go in the Hall of Fame as a general manager.
I've always said that he should go in the Hall of Fame as a general manager.
Absolutely. I mean, those teams, like, in the early thousands, like Zito, Mulder, Tim Hudson, those are solid teams. Like, they were, like one or two hits away from World Series, like, couple years. And
yeah,
you're not going to get better than that.
Yeah,
I wish that team would have stuck together longer.
Hits home a little bit, doesn't it?
I wish that team would have stuck together longer.
That's great, Scott.
People
you already got enough
about
to
that
cover.
Bullpen, though. That bullpen was like one of the best.
That's great, Scott. You already got enough to cover.
Yeah, they had a solid bullpen. They had great hitting.
Yeah, they had a solid
great
bullpen.
managing.
They had great hitting. Great managing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this year is going to go. I know here in California, I think only the Giants are allowed to have fans right now. But I'm hoping at some point the A's will allow fans.
Fans right now. But I'm hoping at some point the A's will allow fans.
I'm sure by the end of the season they will. I mean, everything's starting to open up a little bit. Who knows anymore?
I think we have you and us here in California have some governor issues we're trying to straighten out.
You and us here in California have some governor issues we're trying to straighten out.
Oh yes, yep. Yeah. Can't hide that.
But it would be nice if we could get out to games again and
that's the thing.
Start,
I do.
It would be nice if we get out games again and start getting back to normal.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and like, I do a ton of in person throughout the year, like between wrestling and baseball and stuff out here, and like I've been going through withdrawals. I haven't been able to a year and a half right now, and I'm like, I'm going to forget how to actually do it when it comes time to do it.
Like asking a girl out for the first time.
Like asking a girl out for the first time.
Exactly. You're gonna be like, I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna know where to go, what time.
That's one thing I've always wanted to do is more in person. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. That's one thing I've always wanted to do is more in person. I just haven't gotten around to doing it.
Yeah, it's not as easy as I remember it being when I was a kid. Like the access is really. I mean, I don't know if it's just the access, but the players themselves, just the younger generation, don't want anything to do with it really. And I think it has to do with like all these card companies hammering these guys for certified stuff and they get drafted and stuff. But I mean, it's just a lot different.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of blame the players because I mean they have to sign so much stuff with the cards nowadays. Blame the players because I mean they have to sign so much stuff with the cards nowadays.
Yep.
Plus, you're not as cute now as you were back then, I'm sure. You're not as cute now as you were back then, I'm sure.
No, not even close. No. The thing that does bother me though is like, okay, so they get paid to sign these like the certified cards and the stickers, and these companies have them to contracts. Yet the companies like allow to like get away with just like sign an initial or a quick line. Like it's almost as if like you're not getting what you paid for when you get that item. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I always like
card companies are making their money. I don't think they really care.
Yeah, I always like the full signatures. The full signatures.
Yep.
So do you have anybody that you're trying to get that you haven't that you've found? So do you have anybody that you're trying to get that you haven't that you've found impossible to get?
Well, I was able to cross Scott Bales out that list. There's a few, man. The one was Marco Mira. I tried like 3 or 4 times to get him with certain addresses, and it used to be automatic. And then finally, I found one in Las Vegas. I just got back. Other than that, not really. I've been sending out a lot more untested stuff though as of late.
Yeah, I have a couple out right now. I took a shot in the dark with addresses. Yeah, I have a couple out with LaDainian Tomlinson and Larry Fitzgerald. With LaDainian Tomlinson and Larry Fitzgerald.
Yep. Yeah, I've tried LT once. I didn't get back. I did try Adrian Peterson though. I know the address is good, so fingers crossed.
I saw someone was getting AP at like a gym in Texas or something. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a private gym he owns, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on my Montana to come back too.
A bunch of the hockey ones I got back.
I'm still waiting on my Montana to come back too.
Yo, that was one of the first ones I ever got back. Like when I first started, when I was a kid, I sent to his home, and I actually got a legit one. Then it's been downhill ever since.
Hey, did I see that Roger Clemens is signing for 40? Hey, did I see that Roger Clemens is signing for 40?
Was it 40? I think so. I know he was at one time. I don't know if it's up to 50 now or not. I know he's been bumping it up every like couple months.
Yeah, I think next time on the set pick, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think next time on the set pick, I'm gonna choose one that doesn't have a bunch of high-priced players.
Choose a better one.
One that doesn't have a bunch of high-priced players.
Well, when he started, he probably signed for like $10. Let's see, Roger Clemens. It's $100.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's $100 for a rookie, and because I'm seeing some people that sent him $100 and got 3. So
100 for 3 isn't bad.
I don't think 40's gonna cut it.
100 for 3 isn't bad.
No. But I'm seeing some people sent a rookie card, another card for $200.
Like 7 cards in the set are going to cost $1,000. Like 7 cards in the set are going to cost $1,000.
Yeah. Save up.
Hey Scott, how much do you charge for your autograph? Hey Scott, how much do you autograph?
With it's just 200. Without, it's like 50.
Well, I can draw you a Cy Young
See,
card.
I was right.
That
It's about right.
Well, I can draw you a Cy Young card. Would that count?
Well, he should sketching a Cy Young card.
Thanks for acknowledging that I'm perfect, Scott. Thanks for acknowledging that I'm perfect, Scott.
Well, we all knew that. You don't get over 500 subs without being perfect.
Well, don't say that because Scott's almost at 1,000. Almost at 1,000.
Well, once you pass 500, you're no longer perfect.
Well, that's pretty sweet. You're going to go meet Denny? Get some autographs?
Denny McClain, that's cool.
Last 30-game winner.
At least you're able to go out and do some meet and greets and stuff, man.
Last 30-game winner.
Yep.
Make sure to get an auto on an A's card or something. Make sure to get an auto card or something.
I actually forgot he even played on the A's.
That was for like a couple of games. That was for like a couple of games.
I don't even think does he even have any cards of the A's?
No, you have to get customs or something like that.
Just know of his Detroit stuff.
No, you have to get customs or something like that.
Scott's working on it now. He's drawing you a nice A's picture of him.
Thanks, Scott. I'll send it off to Beckett as soon as I get it back. Scott. I'll send it off to Beckett as soon as I get it back.
There you go. I'll rule it as forged artwork or something. Something weird. We don't have a slab for that right now.
You better start making one. You better start making one.
Depends which season.
You know you're a closet A's fan, Scott. You know you're a closet A's fan, Scott.
The D stands for defeat.
The D is for defending champion. The D is for defending champion.
Of what?
My dreams. My dreams. How's Cleveland going to do, Scott, this year? How's Cleveland going to do, Scott, this year?
They've lost a lot of big players.
Yeah, they're going to have to overcome a lot. Yeah, they're going to have to overcome a lot.
Yeah. You think they'll be all the way up in third place? I don't know. It's kind of a tough ask.
I know that the Angels are in the A's division, but I'm kind of hoping that Pujols has a pretty good year this year if it's his last. Pujols has a pretty good year this year if it's his last.
Yeah. He's what? How many is he short of 700s? Like 40 something? Or is it? I forget how many he's short.
I think it's in the high 30s. I think it's in the high 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were saying if it was like the regular 162 games, because I think, didn't they shorten the season or something? I think it's like 150 something. They're saying he wouldn't have enough games to hit it, they don't think. But who knows? Opening day could go out and hit 4. Who knows? Like, knowing him.
Yeah, I think if the A's can string together some
the Royals
pitching,
are. I don't know how.
I think if the A's can string together some wins, pitching, they can get second in the West. And some wins, they can get second in the West.
They could. I mean, they've got a solid team. Still. All right, so he's got 38 homers to go. He can get that this year, I think.
I hope so. They were talking about what his real age is, and
I hope so.
I didn't know that was a thing.
About what his real age is. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, didn't they go through this whole thing with Julio Franco too? He was playing when he was like 75 years old or something.
I think him and Ricky are still playing right now.
Franco still is in Mexico. He's still playing pro ball in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's got to be late 50s at this point, easily.
So what address can we send to him in the Mexican League to get autographs?
I can find out. You can get it there. I just don't know if it's coming back. So you end up sending out any spring training this year or no?
I sent out like 10. I was really slacking, and I have gotten nothing back. 10. I was really slacking, and I have gotten nothing back.
Yeah, I was gonna send out a few. I didn't bother because I saw a bunch of teams sending stuff back. So
yeah, I was kind of concerned about that, which is why I didn't send out a ton. Yeah, I've only seen, I think, 2 teams sending stuff back right now. It's Angels and the Cubs. That's all I've been seeing. I had seen that what Zane sent out. He said like over 200 spring training requests. I think he's only gotten back like 7 or 8. Spring training requests, and I think he's only gotten back like 7 or 8.
Yikes. That sucks.
Yeah.
I know spring training's like really good. I remember spring training used to be the time to send. Like you'd get 75% of what you sent out back, and now it's just not even 5%.
I just wonder how this year is going to go. Last year, it seemed like it was pretty good for TTMs for the most part. This year is going to go. Last year, it seemed like I just wonder if this year's going to be tighter or it's going to loosen back up more. I
don't know. It's hard to tell. I really want to hit the minor league teams because I think that's where you're probably going to have your most success. But I don't know. It's hard to tell anymore.
It's kind of bummed to see a lot of the minor league teams get dismantled and gotten rid of. We almost lost ours here locally.
Yeah, it turned out really good for me up here though, because I do a lot of in person, and expanded the AAA from 12 teams. I think now it's up to 19 or 20. So now I can get more teams that I wouldn't see before. But yeah, overall it sucks. Especially for those small teams like Erie and them. They all of a sudden lose their affiliate. They've got a collegiate summer league team. Like it's just bad.
Yeah, we had our local team here was a AAA, the Fresno Grizzlies, and I think they were downgraded to the Fresno Single A.
That's quite a drop.
Yeah.
Because they were for Giants, right?
Yeah, they were for the Giants, and then they went over to the Astros, and then last year they were the Nationals.
Yeah, I know they switched a ton of affiliates around. but they always do that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
So have you been able to find any cards in your area?
What was that? What was that?
Have you been able to find any boxes of cards in your area?
None at all. We actually went out to Walmart today, and all they had was Magic: The Gathering. I haven't seen retail in
all they had was
months and months.
I haven't seen.
And the retail you do find, they've marked up
months.
3, 4, 5 times the price.
They've marked up 3, 4, 5 times the price.
Yeah, I have the shelves been bare here since like July. It's been bad. Like I wanted to get some of the new WWE retail stuff, so I had to get my friend in Canada to find it up there because they've got tons of stock up there, and he sends it to me here. So it's here, you can't find it whatsoever.
Smart.
It costs a lot to ship, but it's kind of worth it because it's still cheaper than paying secondary market price.
Yeah, it's been crazy because I can't even find I was looking for the Mandalorian blasters. I can't even find that stuff. Blasters. I can't even find that stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, like I'd go over and they'd have the little blaster box of what do you call it? The Topps Total. From I think it's 01 or 02, and you get 400 cards in it, and it was like $10. I was like, I miss those days. I actually found a box of that on eBay, and it's like almost $100 for the retail. That there was nobody good in it really. Like you had a Mauer rookie card, and that's pretty much it.
The prices just keep going up and up and up.
I was about to see there's no retail of that this year.
The prices just keep going up and up and up. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel bad for the kids. Like, you're crushing the new collectors now because, they can't find any product. When they do, it's so like, or if you do find the product, you're only getting cards for like $30, $40. Like, it's hard to collect like that.
Well, and I think that's honestly, I know with my daughter, she loves opening cards, but I think that's why the hobby of TTMing has been so fantastic is that it's kind of a way to get stuff coming in and see the joy like on my daughter's face or on the kids' faces, and it not costing an arm and a leg. And joy like on my daughter's face or on the kids' faces, and it not costing an arm and a leg.
I mean, that's the whole thing of TTM. I mean, that's pretty much the only way that the junk era is even getting their cards used right now. But because I can go online and buy like a big 3,000 count box of them for like $30 shipped, and I can get like 90% of them signed. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I mean, I've got tons of those boxes stacked in my closet.
Well, that's what I did too. Is the local guy was selling his huge collection in like 70,000 card lots. And when I went to buy it, he's like, are you just starting out or what? And I said, no, I've collected for years. I said, but what I'm looking for is a lot of the junk wax stuff so I can get signed. And his eyes got big and goes, oh, wow, that's a great way to add value. And I said, well, I do it for the fun, not for the value, but, I said, well, I do it for the fun, not for the value, but,
Well, that's the thing. Like, people think there's value to it. It's really not, though, because there's no value to it unless it's authenticated anymore. I mean, and there's no value in like a Scott Bale signed 88 tops. Like, even if you got it authenticated, no one's paid for it. I mean,
there is for you.
No, there was. I've got to know. Hi, Mets fan.
Hey, Mets fan.
But yeah, because people,
Mets fan.
because people automatically assume like, oh well, it's signed now. Well, it actually a lot of like card collectors, it degrades the value. But to us, it's like that's the only reason why we get cards in the first place is to get them signed.
Yeah, it's been completely different for me, and that's where kind of like I'm at an odd with myself because I love grading cards, I love the value of cards, but when you send them in the mail, you're taking a chance on destroying a card basically, and the value goes down, and destroying a card basically, the value goes down, and
Yeah, I gotta get in a couple of those submissions. I got a couple cards I need to get slabbed. I mean, I already know that they're real just because I was there when they got them done, but I just want them slabbed so they don't get damaged over time.
Yeah, and that's really been fun getting a bunch of stuff slabbed. I know my daughter loves seeing the stuff come back in the cases, and she gets so bummed when something comes back not authentic.
Yeah, we all do.
She was super pissed when Jack Black came back bad. Jack Black came back bad.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
It's a life lesson, I guess. It's a life lesson, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you see Barry Sanders was supposedly signing? Barry Sanders was supposedly signing.
Yeah, I saw that. I know it's not him, but it makes me wonder who, because like I've seen some of this stuff come back. It's not auto pen, but I just don't see him sitting down and signing fan mail all of a sudden recklessly after years of using a raw stamp and auto pen. So I don't know. I'll probably shoot one off to him anyway.
I'd sure like to know if it's real. I know that.
Yeah. That's the thing, like the cost now to find out is they just doubled it, so it's kind of that's I don't want I wouldn't want to spend $120 and tell me it's like fake, when you can get what 6 graded cards otherwise for that price.
Yeah. I know I'm taking a chance again.
$120.
I know I'm taking a chance again. I have Colin Powell in for the third time.
Huh. Yeah. That looks real to me. I mean, I don't know why. Like, maybe just because the pen's not the greatest. I don't know. Or you just got the wrong guy on the wrong day. I don't know. That seems to happen a lot.
I keep getting the same guy.
I know. Like we can keep it $3 a pop every 2 months. But that's the whole thing. Like you'll send in the same card and like it'll get returned like as failure, but you return it like 3 more times and then all of a sudden miraculously it passes. Like there's no. I know some companies they have a computer generated one that scans it, can tell right off the bat if it's real or not. But like what's the standard for that? Because obviously there's not any set standard for, especially PSA. I mean, heck, they authenticated how many Shaquille O'Neals before they decided to start failing them all. I mean, everybody in the TTM community knew that they're fake. They were authenticated for years.
I saw that PSA and Beckett were authenticating Shaqs like in October, November again.
Yeah.
See you, Scott.
Yeah, I mean it's not even. it's not even close. So it's like, because I mean, you look at it and you look at like an authentic one, it's like not even really close. I mean, I don't see Shaq sitting down signing a little tiny card perfectly in a little corner. I mean, his hands are like yay big. I mean, that's not gonna happen.
Hey, Perez. So to answer your question, for me, I
No,
actually weigh my TTMs. If I have if I'm sending more than 5 cards, I know if it's less than 5, I'll be fine. If I'm sending more than 5 cards, I know if it's less than 5, I'll be fine.
Yep. Yeah, mine. If it's under 5, I know I got. If it's over 5, I know I got to put an extra stamp on it because when they go to, it'll be too thick. So when they go to when it comes back to you, or when you send it, they go try to fit it through the mail machine. It'll be too thick, and they'll charge you for, I believe, first class package, or not first class, but like it's not able to be put through what they call it. Brandon knows what I mean.
The non-machinable?
But they'll charge you extra.
The non-machinable?
Yeah, that's it. Non-machinable.
Yeah, I've had a couple times where I've sent, I want to say 7 or 8, and I know I was pushing it. I want to say 7 or 8, and I know I was pushing it.
Yeah. Brendan Smith will sign it all, though. Don't worry. Every time.
That was for Mark McGuire. That was for Mark McGuire.
No one, he never got it back. That would be the one you did get back.
I was trying to save 85 per. I was trying to save 85 per.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been debating on saving up to send a card to Hulk Hogan. I heard he's 100 per.
Yeah, I think he is 100.
I don't know. That's one guy I do need. That's one guy I don't have.
Yeah, I think he is 100.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because like somebody, like, I mean, I'm a garbage trade, so like I found somebody threw out a whole big box of cards the one day, and I was going, and I took it because it's like I found some old wrestling cards in there, and there was like 3 or 4 Andre the Giant 85 O-Pee-Chees in there. Plus they had the Hulk Hogan. So I really want to get that signed, but I don't know. It's like $100 card.
Yeah,
that would be my big one to get for the.
That's
PC.
one autograph I really want for the collection. Is Hulk Hogan. That's one autograph I really want for the collection. Is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I mean, he's easy to get. All you gotta do is email his manager at the beach shop, and they'll set it up for you. And they'll send a COA and stuff, but it's like I don't want to send it.
I gotta see if he has a 90 Donruss for the set. I gotta see if he has a 90 Donruss for the set.
He probably does. You probably just haven't looked through all the. He's in everything else.
It was sad to hear that Terry Funk stopped signing, I guess, huh? Because of his age. Sad to hear that Terry Funk stopped signing, I guess, huh?
Yeah, he's not. Age. I heard he's in hospice, so I don't know, because I know he's been dealing with a lot of issues. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got a sweet auto from him a couple years ago, and he was talking major smack about Jerry Lawler on the autograph. It was pretty crazy.
Jerry Lawler on the autograph was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I got him once a couple years ago, and then I got him back. I think last summer. I found one of the Japanese cards of him, and I sent that, and it took forever to get back. I thought I lost it, and it came back finally after like 3 or 4 months. But yeah, I mean, did he write on the back of the card the whole entire like paragraph or something about Lawler?
Yeah, he wrote something about the pen running out of ink, and he started going on that rant. But then he talked about Jerry Lawler sucking eggs and stuff like that. But then he talked about Jerry Lawler sucking eggs and stuff like that.
That sounds about right. Yeah, have you gotten Lawler before?
Yeah, I got Lawler about the same time I got Terry Funk a couple years ago. Yeah, I got Lawler, and then I got Ricky Steamboat and I got Jesse Ventura and Jim Ross. Jesse Ventura and Jim Ross.
I think Ventura stopped signing. I haven't seen him sign in a while. I got him a couple years ago, and I haven't seen him really pick up a pen since.
Yeah, I got him on a couple photos from the movie Predator and got one of them authenticated, but I was definitely glad to get Ventura when I did.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of late to the party because he'd signed for a couple of years, and then I finally sent to him, and I got him back. After that, he stopped.
Do you know if
he's one of those guys where like I had cards for him. It's just I'd have.
Know if
Jake the Snake, I don't think he signs. I mean, you can try signing through AEW because he's there all the time. I had the address, so I mean, people have been returning through there. So, I mean, I got Malenko through there and a few other guys, so it's worth a shot.
That Malenko auto you got was pretty awesome.
I was surprised because I love getting paint pen on cards, but it's always sketchy as heck because you never know, like, especially when it's coming back to the mail, because you know, sure as hell, they sign it and they just chuck it in an envelope and just it smears all over, and that one came out pretty good. So
he was always one of my favorites back in WCW. Him against Eddie Guerrero all the time. Eddie Guerrero all the time.
Eddie, yeah. That's one auto I'd love to get is Eddie. But.
I was actually looking the other night on eBay for Macho Man, trying to see what those prices were. I was actually looking the other night on eBay for Macho Man, trying to see what those prices were.
Higher than Nolan Ryan's. Yeah, my top wrestling autograph to get is Balls Mahoney. I really want to get him. I liked him at the ECW, but I know a couple people that have a couple signed cards of him, and they won't give them up.
Yeah, I think for me it would either be Hogan, Macho Man, or Ric Flair. I really would need Ric Flair. Hogan.
Yeah. At least with Flair, you know, he always does the conventions and stuff. I mean, and he's actually relatively cheap. I think mainly he's around like $45-$50, depending on what you want to get done.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's not bad who he is.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So. But yeah. The chat seems to have calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Ever since Scott left.
Yeah.
The riffraff left and he took everybody with him.
The riffraff left and he took everybody with him.
Yeah, sounds like. He's buying cartoons of us and stuff, probably.
We'll see the videos later tonight, I'm sure.
We'll see the videos later tonight, I'm sure.
He'll do a sketch of us, and then he'll try to get us to dual sign it, and we just won't do it. I'll keep it. I must have misplaced it.
I'll send him back a Shaquille card.
I'll send him back a Shaquille card.
Unsigned, so he can go get it himself. Or you could just sign it as Shaq and see if it actually passes. They
That's
actually
true.
have probably a good shot.
I had a few people in this submission
line of
want to see
Shaq.
Shaq, and so I gave them a heads up that they probably wouldn't pass.
And so I gave a heads up that they probably would pass.
Yeah, that's like an 85%. Yeah.
Trying to save them money.
Yeah. When's your next submission?
Trying to save them money.
Yeah.
Due date is March 25th, so I can get them in before the end of the month.
Is March 25th.
And then hopefully
So I can get 'em in
April
before-
we'll have another good special.
And hopefully April we'll have another good special.
I'm working with
Gotcha.
Beckett, the
So what's
representative,
the
trying to
special
get.
for this
I'm
one?
working with Beckett representative trying to get this,
So this month it's 50% off baseball autographs.
So this month it's
regularly
50%
$49
off
or less.
baseball autographs, regularly $49 or less.
Got you.
So
Yeah,
most of
'cause
them
I
are
mean,
like
I've got
$10
I've got
per.
a couple
So
wrestling
most of them
ones.
are like $10 per.
Oh, nice. That's not bad at all. I mean, there's a lot of players in that range you can get done.
Yeah, like Brooks Robinson, Jim Palmer,
Brooks Robinson, Jim
Steve
Palmer,
Garvey,
Steve Garvey,
Juan Marichal, all $10.
All $10.
That's about as cheap as it's gonna get really anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much if you go to PSA right now, it'd probably be like 35, 40.
Well, that and you have to wait like 7 or 8 months to even get your autographs back too.
That and you have to wait 7 or 8 months to even get your autographs back too.
But they've caught up to where it's only 7 or 8 months.
For the autographs.
It's usually around 11 to 12.
For the autographs,
Yeah,
Not
for the
great.
autographs. There you go.
not grading.
Yeah, grading. I heard grading's up close to 2-year wait now. That's crazy.
I have 3 orders in, and the earliest
I have
one
3 orders
is
in,
last February.
and the earliest one is last February.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a bummer with all these price increases. Trying to figure out who to go
Gotta
with.
get in.
That's all these price increases. Here we go with.
That's the thing. Like, you don't know because if one increases their prices, the other ones are going to at some point.
Yeah, Scott had submitted. He told me he submitted a huge order to SGC,
Yes,
and like literally 2 days later, the price went from 15 to 25. So he got in
literally
just
2
in
days
time.
later, the price went from 15 to 25, so he got in just in time.
Or was it his fault that it went up?
It could have been his fault because it was a big order.
It could have been his fault because it was a big order.
There you go. They had to hire an extra person to help out.
Dang, Scott did it again.
But yeah,
Dang, Scott did it again.
I definitely have a couple I need to get slabbed up. So I actually might send one of the Yao Mings. Except I think that'd probably be more than the $50, wouldn't it?
I'm thinking I haven't seen too many of his autos out there, to be honest with you.
I haven't seen too many of his out there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. When he signed TTM, he signed for like maybe 2 weeks, and then that was it.
You probably got like a pretty
So,
good value. You
yeah.
probably got a pretty valuable item there.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them.
Oh wow.
I actually have them right here. Actually,
Oh wow.
somewhere. Yeah, I went on like a big TTNs when I was like 16 of just like NBA guys. And I actually did all right. Let me see here.
Well, I remember when you're showing off your binder, you have a pretty extensive basketball collection there. It's pretty nice. I remember when you're showing off your binder, you have a pretty extensive basketball collection there. It's pretty nice.
It's actually the fewest cards that I actually have. Like, I know with hockey, I have close to 10,000 cards. I have 28 binders of hockey. Yummy.
You keep all your autographs and binders, or do you have some in the top loaders and boxes? Keep all your autographs and binders. Do you have some in the top loaders and boxes?
I have almost all in binders. I have some in top loads. But those are like the more expensive ones. Yeah, there's one of the Yao Mings right there.
Well, that's nice.
And where's the other one? The other one's even better because I actually like that set. It's in here somewhere. I'll find it by 10 o'clock tonight, I promise. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that one turned out awesome too.
That's
wow.
one I'd want to get done.
Oh, that one turned out awesome too. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up getting, because I got him back, and then I got him and Pau Gasol back the same day. And I know.
Well, don't say Pau Gasol. That's like my wife's favorite all-time player. But don't say Pau Gasol. That's like my favorite all-time player.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, that turned out great.
Yeah, that was during his first stint with Memphis. So.
Oh, that turned out great.
Yeah. So those are the 2 I want to get done basketball-wise. So. But yeah, the rest would be probably, well, I did get Michael Vick back in the day. But yeah, I want to get one of those done.
Yeah, I just recently sent out to Drew Brees. That's my second try trying to get him. Brees. That's my second try trying to get him.
Yeah, I quit after the 4th one, man. I tried with donations. I've tried everything, and I just never get my stuff back. Yeah, I started TT. I mean, I think the first one I ever sent out, I think it was like 12 or 13. I did it for a little bit, and then I did it off up until high school, and then I've done it pretty much full time since.
I started TTing about 3 years ago. Hey, Eddie. I started TTing about 3 years ago. Hey, Eddie. I actually got started watching Caleb doing TTMs and fell in love with it. Caleb doing TTMs and love with it and just started.
It's addicting, isn't it?
It sure is. I know every time the mail comes by, I get excited. Every time the mail comes by, I get excited.
I think the worst thing that the mail could ever have done is start that informed delivery stuff. Because I get stressed out as heck when I see like that there's like I got a delivery and it just never goes up, and I'm like, oh, where is it? They lost it, and I'll never get it back.
Yeah, I try not to look at it for that reason, because it bums me out when it doesn't show up.
For that reason, because it bums me out when it doesn't show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember though, like, I think SC just started. I know SCF wasn't around yet when I first started. And so, like, addresses were hard to come by. I know there was this one site that was called, I think, autographedhound.net or something. It was around for like 2 months, and then they changed it to a pay site. They did that. I was able to copy all the addresses out of the whole entire site on my dad's computer. I just used that.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be so much harder.
I was like
now.
14. I was like, well, I can't.
I don't know.
It would be so much harder to do TTMs without all the resources. It would be so much harder to do TTMs without all the resources.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because, like, I mean, I can find anybody's address. It just takes longer than I had. Like, I'm in a hurry to get it out, and like, if I have to spend an hour or 2 hours looking up everybody's address, I'd never get anything done.
But you know, it's kind of fun doing it though too. When you're finding addresses that have never been tried, or people who have never had successes, and you get it. That's addicting too.
Never had successes, and you get it. That's addicting too.
Yeah, and you also want to be like, hey, look what I.
That's what I'm going to say when I get Joe Mott back.
Yeah. Did you ever get Thad Bosley back?
No, I've never gotten Thad back at all.
Because I know I sent you that address. People getting them, I'm like, I didn't see you getting back. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Brendan got him back. Like, and I just missed it or not.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything yet. But of course, I'm like on month 7 for trying to get Juan Gonzalez back. So, of course, I'm like on month 7 for trying to get Juan Gonzalez back. So,
I never got him back my first time. I got him back the second time. First time never came back. So yeah, I waited like a year and a half at the first one, and I sent my son. I got it back in like 8 days. Well, I guess that one's gone.
I was telling Kurt at Clump's Cards that, like, anytime I see an address in Puerto Rico, I'm like cringe because I have like zero love sending. I
think I've sent them 3 times on 2 for 3. Well, no, 4 times because I got 3 out of 4. I've got Gonzalez, Jose Leaned, and Angel Pagan out of there.
Yeah, I can't recall ever getting anybody back from Puerto Rico. I got to be like 0 for 5 from Puerto Rico. 0 for 5.
Well, you've gotten Jose Leaned back, right?
No.
I'll have to send you one. I've got a few.
I've never gotten it back. Never got the note saying send $1 next time. Nothing.
I know. I sent him $10 instead of the 5 because I thought it was 2 per, and then he's like, "Oh, you owe me $1." Like, no. I'm like, hold on, I paid you double, so you owe me 5 cards. Like,
the math must be different. The math must be different.
Who knows? I'll have to send him a 91 Donruss for you since you won't get it back.
I have like
I actually might have one.
I have like 4 that I want to send back out again, but I might still want to do it.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like I've had a letter for Jamie Navarro now for 2 months, and it's still sitting on my desk. Because I'll buy like 30 stamps, and I've got like 30 returns, but then like I'll go to check to make sure they're still signing, and I'll be like, oh, this guy's signed now. Well, I don't sign, so I'll put off to the side, and I'll send it to all the other guys who kept getting pushed further and further off the desk every month. So
my problem is I watch.
They'll stop signing by the time I get it out.
My problem is I watch videos from like you and everybody else, and the ones I've done starts going down like you and everybody else, start adding more. And the ones I've done starts going down the list and start adding more.
Yeah, the list never stops. I can only imagine how long Haas's list is right now, because every single time I get somebody back, he's like, "Oh, I have the list."
Yeah, his list has to be pretty big. He's going to have to start sending out more than one a day. His list has to be big. He's going to have to start sending out more than one.
He's going to have to. Yeah, because I mean, I'll sit down on like a Saturday. I'll write out about 100, and then I'll send it out over 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I've always tried to prep them and have them ready to go, so that when I go to get stamps, I can just slap them on and send them out. And have them ready to go, so that when I go to get stamps, I can just slap them on and send them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the worst part is prepping that many. Like, because I remember the one time I wrote out, was it 250 requests in like a weekend, and every guy I had like 3 or 4 cards, and my hand was cramping before I got halfway through prepping all that stuff, because none of them were like the junk wax stuff where you just don't have to prep it. I'll never do that again. It was good. Have I gotten Bret Hart back? Yeah, I've gotten him back twice.
Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Hey, Johnny. I've never tried Bret Hart, but he's another one I'd love to get.
Yeah, he's easy. I mean, send to Canada. If you don't have Canadian stamps, just send $3 or $4 in the thing, and he'll get it back to you.
And he's pretty quick, isn't he?
His address, so it's confusing.
And he's pretty quick, isn't he?
He used to be. Now it's usually around a 2 month wait, 2 to 3 month wait.
It's not too bad.
No, not considering how long we've been waiting for some people like Juan Gonzalez and Scott Bales.
Or Joe Montana's like 3 years now.
Yeah, that's gone. Yeah, I actually kind of want to send back to Brett again, because he started using pink paint pen now. I kind of need a card in pink now.
I gotta say, it's pretty cool that the wrestlers are all kind of going to that those gel pens or those paint pens. Those gel pens or those paint pens. It's not really nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed a ton of people from NXT have been doing a lot of paint pen. I like it. It makes me nervous because, like, you know, if they're in a hurry, it's gonna make a mess everywhere. But from everything I've seen, they've come out pretty nice. I'm waiting for a bunch of mine to come back. So yeah, Dexter Loomis is what I'm waiting for too. Going on 4 weeks now. So yeah.
So I gotta ask Adam, have you ever wanted to send out a Funko Pop box? Like, I have the urge to do it, but I've been scared to.
No, I don't have Funkos. If I did, like, I mean, I know how to do it. It just seems like a pain, like to weigh everything up and then do the return and all that stuff. And then if they sign in Sharpie on the cardboard, then it's all for nothing.
Have you seen PSA's new grading cases for the Funko Pops? New grading cases for the Funko Pops.
I have not actually. I heard about them. I haven't seen them yet, though.
Yeah,
they couldn't think anything else up, you know.
Yeah, they look pretty nice, I gotta say, but you know. Yeah, they look pretty nice, I gotta say, but you know.
Well, that's my whole thing, though. Is like, why do you need a graded case like that if you're gonna have the authentication sticker with most of them anyway from like JSA? So you're kind of like paying double for the same thing. I don't know. That's just me, though.
I don't know. I'm kind of a freak when it comes to encasing things, so I can see myself doing it. Encasing things, so I can see myself doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of too. I wouldn't mind getting an Ed Asner pop sign, though.
That's actually the one I was thinking about sending, to be honest with you. That's actually the one I was thinking about sending, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, which one, though? He's got so many that he could sign. He's in everything.
It was one from Up. It was one from Up.
It's a good one.
And I just, 2 weeks ago, I just sent out to Chevy Chase. I was going to give him a shot.
Yeah, I've seen people getting them back. Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? Usually every 3 or 4 months he hits up his mail.
Yeah.
He's another one that's been on my list. I'll never get to.
You should see if you can. You should see if you can get the wife to help you out with the letters. You should see if you can the letters.
I've tried. It's never gonna happen. That's the thing. I can write out a letter in like around 2 or 3 minutes each. It doesn't take long, but it's just cutting, folding, addressing the envelopes, and then prepping the cards. It slows down throughout the whole day.
Yeah, I know when I'm doing them, I try to organize them to where they're similar, so they'll help me out with trying to pump through. But after about 10, I kind of hit the wall, to be honest with you. After about 10, I kind of hit the wall, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There'll be some days where I'll knock out like 150, but then there's some days where I'll go to do 10 and I'm like, I can't do it. I'm tired already.
I think that's what's crazy about Larry.
I'm legit
the Medium Marauder and him putting out like 200 a day. Putting out like 200 a day.
I don't know how he does it.
He doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep.
It must not, like. That's the thing. Like I've taken my whole stack that I've got put aside for outgoing, and I'll take it downstairs and I'll start writing and I'll get them all done, and I'll always like double check, make sure there's still signed stuff, and then come to find out like 2 of them are deceased because they've been in my pile for like 4 months. They just never got out. So then I'll be like, well, I just wasted a whole envelope.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times, and I haven't checked, and then you'll get the letter back from the family saying, "Oh, this person died, 2 months ago."
Yeah, you're like, "Oh, well, I'm such a big fan, I didn't know," Yeah, I I mean, I've had a letter sitting over here to Bill Miller since summer. I just still haven't sent it out. But
yeah, I have a couple sitting that have been sitting for a while, but they're like older gentlemen that I need to stop procrastinating and just send out because I'm afraid they're gonna die. I need to stop procrastinating and just send out because I'm afraid they're gonna die.
exactly. There's been some of those. I did that with Bobby Dorr.
Oh.
That was Bobby Dorr, and I ended up getting him back maybe 2 months before he died.
That's really good. Especially now lately with how many people have been dying, it's just crazy. Especially now lately with how many people have been dying, it's just crazy.
And it's not even the older guys either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had a few where I've had them prepped, ready to go out, and it's like, oh, they passed away, so I had to pull them back, and it was kind of like, they're not even old. Pull them back, they're not even old.
Yeah, I hate it though, because like, I mean, you'll have it prepped, and then also you're like, well, I can't send them. Well, now what do I do with the cards? I don't need them anymore. Like, I don't keep cards that I can't get signed. You know, it's like.
Yeah, I was a little bummed.
It's taking up room now.
Ready to do. I was getting ready to try an address for Vincent Jackson when that news hit. I was kind of bummed because he was such a great receiver. I was kind of watched when he was with the Chargers for so many years.
I actually sent to a private address for him last year and never got him back. So I want at least to get the cards back. I mean,
yeah,
because there are two rookies in here. Like I had a rookie. Yeah. I had a rookie refractor, the X-Fract. I had one of those Topps ones.
That's funny that you brought that up, Perez, because I was the same way. I actually was going to try to send to Tony and missed out. I was the same way. I actually was going to try to send to Tony and missed out.
I think we all missed out. He was one of those guys that like everybody like. You saw like all people are getting back. You're like, you know, I'll get them. I'll send to them like next week or the week after, and then also like you run out of weeks.
Yeah, that's why I kind of regretted not getting Dave Henderson back in the day because he was so big here locally. You'd run into him all the time. And it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you know, it doesn't matter. And then you look back and you're like, I should just, it doesn't matter. And then. Like I should just stop that.
Yeah. Yeah, Lenny Wilkins is one guy I haven't sent to. I've gotten Robert Parrish before, but Lenny Wilkins I haven't.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to get Lenny.
Yeah, I don't even have any cards of him. I don't think. I might.
You got to have some coaching cards.
My closet's so clean with cards. I don't even know what I got anymore.
You got to have some coaching cards at least.
I probably do. I just haven't looked for it.
Hey, Altigo.
That's the thing. Like a couple, like I want to say five or six months ago. Like 5 or 6 months ago, I bought like a lot of like 2000 older basketball cards, like mid 80s to early 90s. I haven't even opened the box yet. It's still sitting in there. So.
Oh, you probably got like at least 10 Lenny Wilkins in there then. I
probably got 10 of the Fleer Ultras from like 1989 sitting there.
Just send them all in one shot.
Oh, I was dared to do that. Please send them all.
That's something I want to start doing again. I got to bust out my basketball cards and start trying to get a bunch of basketball sent out.
Yeah, well, that's the thing because I bought them all. Like, cause I was like, you know, I was hoping like I knew I was gonna get like probably some more Robert Parishes, Mark Eatons, you know, guys like that sign all the time, and I just haven't got around to going through it because I got into the baseball kick and then the basketball and now the wrestling and well, when the basketball kick comes back in, I'll have cards for it.
Well, I figured I was going to start really low with basketball, so I was going to try to get like Michael Jordan, Carmelo, Charles Barkley, and then I'll work my way. Then I'll work my way.
Yeah, you got to start small. I mean, you got to shoot your shot. So.
I get really jealous. Of Stacy over at Altigo because he gets a lot of basketball coming in, and every time I watch his videos, I'm like, man, I got to start sending more. And, there's just too many projects to work on.
Yeah. Stan Hansen.
I don't want to pay a mortgage for Steve.
He's my wife. 3 times he always keeps my stuff. Altigo always deserves a shout out. He's got a great channel.
Oh, he does. I always love that he's so positive all the time. Oh, he does. I love that he's so positive all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've sent to Stan 3 times, and every single time he's kept my stuff. So I'm officially out of items for Stan Hansen.
Hey, Adam, who was the wrestler? It was either a wrestler or a manager in wrestling that requires a fee, but I had heard that he keeps the fee and you can sign your cards. He was a WWE. Well, WWF back in the day.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I had seen a few people the last couple months where they sent donations of like $5, I think, and he kept the money, and then they would get the cards back not signed. Oh, get the cards back not signed.
DiBiase. That's who that is. Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
He did it to me a few months ago. He did it to me a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's like I sent to him like 3 or 4 years ago for free, and I got him, and he signed it back for free. I was like, all right, well, that's cool. So a couple years later, I sent to him with $20, and he kept my money and sent me back my cards and signed them. Like, well, why didn't you do that the first time? And when I had better cards.
Hey, Megan. Yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, that's just nuts.
Yeah, I'll never stand it. Like, it's like it boggles my mind, like how, like some of these guys, like today, back Terry McGriff, it took almost a year to get back. Like I know he doesn't get that amount of mail. Like what does he do with it for a year? Like, does it just sit on his table or like what? It's always been in my mind. Like what goes to these guys' mind?
I think he had to sort between his and Fred's mail, and it took him a long time to get his. Fred's mail, and it took his.
Yeah, Fred. I wouldn't mind getting him though. I actually like Day.
I wonder how many times people sent to Terry asking him to get Fred's autograph for him. Fred's autograph for him.
That's probably why it takes a year. He just thinks it's all.
But actually,
what's the longest wait you've had for one?
But actually, I need a Fred McGriff for the set.
That's right, you do. I'll hit up Terry.
I'll let him know that me and you are friends and see if I can speed up the signing process.
I can try it. Might not get your stuff back. Yeah. So what's your longest return to date?
So I know that Ruben Sierra signs.
Yeah, Brandon, I don't think your mic's on.
I know that Ruben Sierra signs. Oh, hey, Stacy, I was
You
just
sound
asking
like you're in
about
a tunnel.
I was asking about the Fleer Ultra box and opening. Are you going to finish it? I was asking about the Fleer Ultra box and opening. Are you going to finish it?
Not.
You should try to do something like you should try like hacks on how to get it to unstick. See if anything works. You should try to get hacks on how to get it to unstick. See if anything works.
I've heard putting it in the freezer for a little bit before you open it works. Never personally tried it, but
Try a toaster oven. Try a toaster oven.
Wouldn't it melt or catch on?
I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't know.
I ain't trying it.
Oh, so you did try heating it up?
Your answer.
So you did try heating it up?
Try putting it in your freezer.
Or maybe the toaster. Or maybe the toaster.
You start your next video on this edition of Paper Loss.
Well, I hope you get better luck, man. I know it's a bummer when you get an older product and they stick together. I've had a couple of those, and it just kind of bummer when you just ruin the whole thing. And they stick together. A couple of those, and just kind of ruins the whole thing.
Yep. Especially when it's a really good rookie or something that's stuck, and then you off and the whole entire front end sticks to the back of the other. So next month is 91 Fleer. Those don't stick.
Hey, 91 Fleer would be awesome. I would be okay with that, to be honest with you. 91 would be awesome. I would be okay with that, to be honest with you.
I would be too. I opened a box of that once. It took forever. There's a lot of cards in there. I think it was like 36 packs and like 14 cards per pack or something. Oh, that's rough. A Jeter. Oof.
Good thing he was a Yankee. Good thing he was a Yankee.
I know, right? I like 91, 92 Skybox. That's a good set.
Oh, that's a perfect set, Stacy. Oh, that's Megan, you and Chase are killing it. Aren't you guys like closing in on like 50% or something like that? Like, 50% or something like that. See, Stacy, I need to take pointers. The Lenny Wilkins. See, Stacy, I need to take pointers. The Lenny Wilkins.
He's rubbing in the Lenny Wilkins already.
I knew that you and Chase Megan were killing it on that set. You guys are doing fantastic work. I still have to watch your videos today. I saw that you did a couple of videos with a lot of hidden deck retrans and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched any videos today, actually. I am. Because, like, I'll see it, because, like, they'll pop up on my phone, and I'll be like, oh, you know, I'll know, like, I've got, like, 6 videos I'll watch, like, I'm like, I'll watch, like, an hour or so, and then I'll forget, or I'll fall asleep, just won't remember until, like, the next day.
My problem is if I don't go through and do them like ritually, right, consistently, I feel like I'm just slow, so I just keep going. Like, and I feel like I'm just slow, so I just keep going. I try to watch, everybody's as much as possible. And sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, but I really do enjoy watching YouTube instead of TV. I really enjoy YouTube and TV.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I get some of my ideas from now. And, like, it's kind of weird because, like, I'll see, like, somebody get a return, like, I'll watch, like, 2 videos in a row, and then I'll go to, like, your video, and I'll see the post. I know who that's from. Surprise for me.
That's kind of like my Vince Carter with you.
or like I'll see it like
Vince Carter with you.
Yeah. Well, it's weird though, because also, like, I'll see like 4 or 5 people getting back the same guy, and I sent like a month before they said they did, and mine won't show up for another 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm there thinking my stuff's never coming back.
Well, you got to get catching up there, Stacy. You're behind 3 days, man. You got to get catching up there, Stacy. You're behind 3 days, man.
A lot can happen in 3 days.
Oh, we won't talk about Jose Leans. We'll talk about Jose Leans.
Yeah. That's a bad topic now.
Hey, Stacy, don't let work get in the way, man. You don't have to do that. Stacy, don't let work get in the way, man. You don't have to do that. I gotta say, I'm pretty fortunate. I get to work from home, so I can watch YouTube even throughout the day. I get to work from home, so I can watch YouTube even.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Passes the time.
Yeah, once the pandemic hit, they sent me home and said, "Don't come back. You can do it from home." They sent me home and said, "Don't come back. You can do it from home."
That's good.
Yeah, it's worked out since I have to help my daughter anyways at school. So I hope you hit the lotto there, Stacy.
So now you can write out.
I hope you hit the lotto there, Stacy.
Yeah, and pass a little bit of that money to us, would you? So we need money for stamps. Thanks. We should start a GoFundMe for stamps.
I bet you we could probably get some.
I probably could.
Well, Stacy, that just means you're an essential worker. That means you're important. I would take that as a compliment. That means you're important. So I would take that as a compliment. Hey, congrats on the spring training.
Who'd you get back
return,
to?
Megan. We were talking earlier, and I haven't got nothing.
I didn't get anything back from spring training because I didn't send any, so it was not there.
You did just as good as I did, Dan. You did just as good as I did, Dan.
I know.
All right, Stacy, don't get in trouble, man. All right, Stacy, don't get in trouble, man.
All right, take it easy, Stacy. Yeah, Dobnik. I saw a bunch of people getting him back from his house for the winter, and that's good. He's still signing. He's a good pitcher. He's gonna have a good year.
So what do we think? Do you think Bobby Witt is going to make an impact at all this year or not? Do you think Bobby's going to make an impact at all this year or not?
I don't know. I mean, is he even going to be up though this year? That's what I'm wondering. Because he missed a whole entire season of minor league ball last year. So I don't know. I mean, he's going to be good. Just I don't know if they're going to rush him or not this year. But won't have a NASCAR video tomorrow. I only got one this week, and I opened it up yesterday. I think it was yesterday, the day before.
Well, that's a bummer, Adam. I always look forward to the NASCAR videos. Well, that's a bummer, Adam. I always look forward to NASCAR videos.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I've sent out close to 100 of them. So I mean, they haven't been trickling in lately. So, but I know
I'm still waiting for my Jeff Gordon to come back.
A lot of people that I've sent out to. So next week,
still my Jeff Gordon to come back.
Yeah, you and everybody else, but. But yeah, next week I should have quite a few of them, judging by what people have been getting the last couple of days. So hopefully.
So what's the thing with Richard Petty? Is it true that he only signs 2 per address per year? Is it true that he only per address per year?
Well, I've heard straight from him, he signs 2 per person per week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can send to him every week, and he does not care as long as it's only 2 items. So, yep. So I've sent to him twice, and I'm out of pet. I get more. Especially if he's using gold ink instead of that white Sharpie he was using for. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I haven't sent to him in about 6 months, so I was thinking about getting back out to him again. Yeah, I haven't sent to him in about 6 months, so I was thinking about getting back out to him again.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, he's definitely one of the best in the business, and you're not going to find a better autograph. So
I would love to get Dale Jr., but I don't know. I have an address on to try. I don't know. I have an address on to try.
So you know how last year he hit all this mail from like 10 or 15 years ago, and people were getting stuff back? So I sent to him back in 2008, and I didn't get mine back. I was so excited for like 2 months when his stuff was.
You just have to wait a little bit longer.
I was so excited for 2 months when he started returning stuff. I was like, "Ah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming!" And it just never showed up.
So you don't think he'll be all the way up this year, Megan? So you don't think he'll be all the way up this year, Megan?
I think you'll see him in Kansas City by the end of the year, just to take a look at him, see where he's at. But I think he spends most of the year in AAA. He'll work his way up pretty quick.
So who do you have as the team to beat this year in baseball if you had to pick one? Who do you have as the team to beat this year in baseball if you had to pick?
Well, I'd like to say it's because that's who I like, but we all know that's never going to happen. So, honestly, I would have to say right now, I hate to say it, but I think the Padres have a pretty good team. They fixed their pitching issues, so I think they're going to be the team to beat.
That was actually my choice as well as the Padres. Obviously, I want the A's, but you know. That was actually my choice as well as Padres. Obviously, I want the A's, but you know.
Yeah, and I hate the Padres. Just there's nothing you can do. That they've had solid hitting, and now they've fixed all of their problems with pitching staff, so they should be pretty good.
And I know Megan's got her Cardinals. She's pulling hard for them. And I know Megan's got her Cardinals. She's pulling hard for them.
They're always around. They always like to make things interesting.
And I gotta say, I'm hoping that the White Sox have a good year just because they brought La Russa back. I'm hoping that the White Sox have a good year just because they brought La Russa back.
True. They should be pretty good this year. They're decent last year. They got a lot of young players.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how La Russa works with all the young guys, and it'll be interesting if there's any problems there or not. All the young guys, and if there's any problems there or not.
Well, that's the thing. La Russa's an old school manager. That doesn't really translate anymore. You know, there's a lot of these kids coming up. But then again, he's also won, and they haven't. So it's got that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I can't imagine seeing a young kid sitting there yelling at Tony La Russa. I can't imagine seeing him not standing up saying, "Look, I know McGuire and Pujols and all these other guys." McGuire and Pujols and all these other guys, you know.
Well, let's put it this way: they might stand up and yell once, but they won't do it again. They only get one shot at that.
Hey, Megan, I haven't seen anybody get La Russa in spring training. I actually have a request out to him, but I sent it to the White Sox Stadium.
Yeah, I've seen people getting them back to the stadium after spring training. So now, is he still charging or no?
I've always gotten him for free. He's like 2 per, and I've always gotten him for free. I've never sent him. I've always gotten him for free. I've never sent him in.
Yeah, because I know some people like would send like I saw people send like $5, and I saw some people get them for free. I didn't think he had a fee, so I don't know if it's just people sending it to him anyway to make sure they get it back or what.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they were sending to the rescue, the Pet Rescue Foundation, so they assumed maybe there was a fee. Rescue Foundation, so they assumed maybe there was a fee. I don't know.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
But I figured I've hit him 3 times. I got him when he was with the Red Sox. I got him when he was with the Angels. I got him at the Red Sox. I got him the Pet Rescue Foundation, and now I'm giving it to the White Sox. The Pet Rescue Foundation, and now I'm giving it to the White Sox.
Yeah, I've never. He's in my stack though. I promise you, he's in my stack.
I think I'm in the stack too at this point. I think I'm in the stack too at this point.
You probably are. I probably got stuff set aside for you. I just never even send it out.
So I gotta tell you, I don't know if you remember or not, but Michael Myers had made a comment on one of his videos, like on one of the Ace cards. Had made a comment on that boy was me. Like on one of the you would not believe how many people hit me up thinking that it was really me. You would not believe how many people hit me up thinking that it was really me.
I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to ask because I couldn't tell if he was serious or not.
I was like, do I have
be the
everybody
first one to be like, hey, no.
or not? I was like, do I have everybody cards or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some minor league baseball when it opens and see how it goes. I'm not sure if they're even going to be signing this year, to be honest with you.
Well, I hope it goes well for you. I hope you're able to go do the in-person. I hope it goes well for you. I hope you're able to go do the in-person stuff.
Well, that's the thing. I already stated right now that because they already said that they're allowing fans into the minor league field, but you're not allowed within 50 feet of the dugout or the field of play. So inside's pretty much ruled out. So, and I don't know if these guys are gonna be locked down like the major league guys are, where they're not allowing anybody near them at all. So we'll see. That really stinks though, because I mean I've gotten some really players there in the last couple of years.
So Megan, as far as spring training goes, at this point can't as far as spring until they open up, because California is pretty much locked down. Hopefully California's locked down. Hopefully they'll open up and
Yeah, I'm just hoping things get back to normal by August or September at the latest.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer the leagues can. I know what's no leagues. It's kind of thing. I know they have more money, but I know it's I know they have more money, but I know it's
I mean, I think the main sports will be fine just because of all the TV money they've got. I mean, there's a lot of TV deals. That's a lot of money there, but at the end of the day, it's all the fans that are inside the park that pay for all the extra stuff. So I think they'll be fine. I mean, I don't see it going on for past this season anyway. So hopefully, knock on wood.
I hope you're able to get out there to the park, Megan. I know that you. I hope you love getting your autographs on your baseball. I know that you love getting your autographs on your baseball.
on me, how are you on the jump racks challenge? Well, I think you're doing
See,
better
even
than
she's
me and
beating me.
Well, I think you're doing better than me and
The most I can get is 6.
All right, I'll definitely check it out, Megan.
I want to know what happened with Battle of the Decades, though, because we were flying for like the first like 3 or 4 like weeks, like way ahead, and all of a sudden like our returns just stopped. Like, what happened?
What happened to us was Megan and Orleaf whooped our butts.
I was like, because I set out like 300 or 400 requests in like the first month, and all of them were for that, and like I got a bunch back like in 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they waited until after the channel was closed, started getting them back. I'm like, well, that's not right. Like,
yeah, it was weird. We started off, we were like nailing it, and it's like we were like nailing it. The guys from the 90s stopped signing it. It's like all the guys from the 90s stopped signing.
yeah, we're at one point we were down by what, 300 points.
In all honesty, I thought that the 50s and 60s had such a big battle, honestly, but they really pulled it out. They did a good job. They really pulled it out. They did a good job.
Yup.
You might be
Yeah,
right.
I mean, a lot of the 90s guys, they turned to like did a lot of past pros and a lot of the Facebook signings and stuff. So
yeah, it's another revenue source that they plugged into.
oh, I don't blame them at all. I mean, you gotta make money doing something. You might as well.
I know.
Yep.
I would love
as much as I hate them doing it.
I would love to have a bunch of video with money coming to the internet.
Yeah, I always have mail coming in, but the money seems to be going out.
All I know is I've done Battle of the Decades twice. And both times I went up against Megan twice, and I've lost. So I need to make sure Megan's on my team this time. And I've lost. So I need to make sure Megan's on my team this time.
We're now to pick our own team. Like have 2 captains and do a draft or something. That would actually kind of work too. If you had 2 captains, you just draft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what it is next time.
Yeah, it'll be kind of, I was kind of hoping, since we've done football and baseball, I was kind of hoping for basketball or hockey. I was kind of hoping, since we've done football and baseball, I was kind of hoping.
If it's hockey, that's right up my alley.
Well, I think hockey would be interesting because I think
it's the 90s hockey.
We don't have much because I think we have to acquire. We don't have much, so we have to acquire.
Oh, I've got cards. I'll send you some if you're on my team. Got tons of 90s. kind of too much, actually.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible.
Oh, it is when you have too much of the same person.
I don't know. I take like 10 Gretzky rookies. I don't know. I take like 10 Gretzky rookies.
Wouldn't we all?
Did you ever get him? I saw that a couple people got him, TTM. Did you ever get him? I saw that a couple people got him, TTM.
Yeah, I got him. I was one of the first ones in the house. Yeah.
Cool. I figured that.
I actually got him and I got his son because his son has baseball cards.
Cool. I figured that.
So. Yeah, I got him. I got Mario Lemieux 4 years ago before that address got blown out of the water. So. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how the addresses just blow up when you start getting a couple successes. Crazy how the addresses just blow up when you start getting a couple successes.
Well, that's the thing though. Like the Lemieux, like I knew of guys that they've been signed to that same address for 3 or 4 years. We've been sending there, and then finally one person throws it up on Facebook, and boom, 2 weeks later, done. And it's like, well, we'd hit like once a year for 2 or 3 cards each, and it worked great for a couple of years, and all of a sudden it gets blown up, and then all of a sudden, well, that well dried up. Let's go find another address.
Yeah. All right, Megan, have a good night. Yeah. All right, Megan, have a good night.
Yeah, I think the longer this pandemic thing stays going, the more and more guys are going to stop because they're just getting overwhelmed. Because as soon as this thing ends, like 60 or 70% of the guys doing the TTM right now are going to stop.
Yeah,
they'll have other stuff going on. And
it's a way to pass time right now. Yeah, it's just a way to pass time right now.
Yeah. But
is there anybody else in the chat that you see? Is there anybody else in the chat that you see?
just us.
Oh, everybody left again.
Yeah. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It worked out well.
Yeah.
I think if it worked out well.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it again
I can
soon.
post it on my channel to get people to come over to hopefully. Yeah. Come over to hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely get something else in the works. Maybe we can actually get Caleb to come on.
Yeah, that'd be sweet to get Caleb. That'd be sweet to get Caleb.
I'll have to ask him. I can put a bunch of people in here, so.
I think he would do it. I think he would do it.
Oh, probably. Well, just think of it this way: I could put up 6 people in here, and then there would be nobody in the chat because we're all in video.
Well, hopefully we can get more than 6 people to listen to us.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this was fun. We'll have to do it again soon, and yeah, it turned out better than I thought it would to. So.
Oh yeah, I thought it was great. I'm getting comfortable with everything now as far as how to use it.
Yeah, we'll work out the bugs as we go and figure it out.
Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good, my friend.
Take it easy.
All right. Have a good rest of your weekend, Adam. All right. Have a good rest of your weekend, Adam.
All right, you too, man.
See ya. See ya.